Guys, Brad here, Days of Dirt. We had a long day today. We put a lot of miles on some windshield time. We went and picked up our new parts and gonna try to get everything started, putting it back together. We got our new bumper and T-bar there from Jake Knowles at Knowles Race Parts. Went ahead and picked up a sheet of metal. Could probably reuse the hood and the fenders, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and replace all of it, just so that we can have a spare later on down the road and it all look halfway decent. So we got our new A-arms in. We already had a spindle back there, the brand new spindle, so we're gonna get it put on tonight. It's kind of late. I was told I had to mow the yard before I came down here, so now that I got the yard mowed, I can get started on the race car. We had a jungle there at the house, so I had to take care of that. But anyways, probably all I'll do tonight is get some plumb bobs on the front end, start getting everything set up right there, try to get the lower A-arm on, get it all squared up, and see where we get after that. We'll probably be back down here tomorrow, which will be Saturday, and try to get as much knocked out of it tomorrow as we can so that we don't have to worry about it all week. We got some other things we need to take care of this week. We're gonna try to get all that done, and I think that's all the announcements. If you haven't already, make sure you go check out our spread shop website. I'll put the links in the description for apparel, Days of Dirt apparel, BBR apparel, all the way until the 1st, or it may be Monday. I'll have to check. It may be Monday. It's 15% off all of our products on the website. There's a little button at the top where you can redeem the 15% coupon. Just make sure you click that, and whatever you order, you get 15% off. So if you haven't already, make sure you check that out. And we will be at Thunderhill the next Saturday. It'll be May the 7th, or maybe May the 8th, whatever the Saturday is. We'll be at Thunderhill with the Topless Outlaw Series. That's our next race. So we're trying to get all this put back together, make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. There'll be some tough competition there with that series. That's a very fun series to run. We enjoyed it last year, the few times we did run it. So we're looking forward to getting back up there and getting with those guys. So in the meantime, we got a lot of work to do. As you can see, that's what it looks like right now. We got to get all that put back together and then go entirely back through the whole car, make sure everything's where it's supposed to be, make sure it's set up the way we want it. And then of course we got tires we got to do. You know, they all got ran last week, so they all got to have work done to them again. So you guys just hang out with us, and we'll see what we get done. All right, so right here I'm gonna build us a new droop chain for the left front. Had a big old logging chain on the front, or on it prior. So I'm gonna cut that smaller chain there and fabricate a way to hooking it up there, hooking it to the lower control arm with that smaller chain rather than having to use the big chain and it being so much weight. There's the left front tie rod from the other night. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's pretty bent. Be a new left bottom bar probably. Brake rotor, I think it took a good lick, so went ahead and ordered a new one to replace it. So we're gonna get that cut, figure out a bracket to put on the lower control arm, and go from there. There that is. That'd be a little bit lighter anyways. Okay, we got a piece of metal right here, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna make it about roughly roughly 3 inches, we'll say. I like a good even number, even though 3 is not even. Let me go grab the speed square. 3 inches. That ain't gotta be exact now. I'm just rednecking this right here. Alright, so we'll cut that. That'll be the length of it. And then the height can be, what do we want the height to be? We'll say an inch. So 1 inch. So, well, that's crooked as that's straight as a crooked arrow, ain't it? That measures 1 inch. Okay, so we'll get that cut out in just a second. But for the time being, let's go with this right here. Let's say we got 3 inches all together. So 1.5 inches the center. We'll go 1/2 inch would be 3/4. Alright, let me go check it. See if that's gonna work. That is not going to work. The measurements and all are good. They just need to be a little bit more meat in between it. So let me take and scratch this off. So I don't get confused. Let's say, let's go 1.5 inches. Then we could put the dots at 3/4. So we'd say right there, right there, and right there. Let's drill us 3 holes now. Put it in the vise here so I don't cut all the piss. There's 1. 2. There's 3. Okay. So now we need to cut this. I'm gonna go get some safety glasses. It's getting real around here when somebody breaks out safety glasses. Alright, so I got it cleaned up with a wire brush out there. Now I just need to make my holes a little bit bigger. We need to go to 1/4. That don't look like 1/4. I think it says 732, but I ain't 100% sure. What does that say? Well, I can't read it. 1/4. Alright, so it's gonna work. Just gotta get some powder coat and ground off this A-arm here. As you can see right there, we'll have it'll be a standard location, you know, in the center, and I'll be able to move it in or out to either raise or lower the droop right here. Be a little bit of a tuning guide for me. So I gotta get some paint ground off this A-arm there. Once I get that done, I'll try to get it welded up. There that is. We'll let that cool off and get it repainted up. Once we get it painted up, we'll make the final. We'll bolt it on for good and start squaring the rear end or the front end up. Alright, so I got the left front back on somewhat. Just kind of got it mocked up. It ain't all tightened down or locked down or anything. It's just kind of sitting on there, just making sure everything's gonna fit right. I'm probably gonna call it a night. Get back out here tomorrow and put the plumb bobs on it and start squaring everything up, and so making sure everything's where it's supposed to go. Once I get that done, then I'll start putting the front bumper and the front end back on it and go from there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like. If you did, make sure you ring the bell at the bottom. Get future notifications for all our videos. Like it, share it. Comment down below. Let us know what you think. Like I said earlier in the video, make sure you check out the description of the video for our Spreadshirt account for our apparel. 15% off this weekend. Also, I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors: KT Heat and Air, Superior Bearing and Supply, Busy Days Oil Service, Bond Motorsports, and Vinson Race Engines. Without each and every one of those guys, this wouldn't be possible. I want to say thank you to Mr. Wayne. He sent us a generous donation to go towards the repairs of the car. That helped out tremendously, so thank you. We'll check back in with you in the morning. Tomorrow's Saturday. We're not racing. We'll be back next weekend, hopefully, if everything goes smoothly. And like I said, we'll be at Thunder Hill, so we'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.